Yo, what's going on, everybody? Ace and McMillian here from the Gurren Otaku Council podcast, and you are now tuned into GOC News, your weekly source for the latest anime news. So let's get into it. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another week of anime news. Last week, we did not do a news episode because we just felt like it wasn't a lot of stuff to talk about. But we're back for this week, though. I guess I figured we couldn't do 2 weeks in a row with no news episode. So here we are. And I'm going to start us off with, I'm going to hand it over to our friend McMillian. He's going to get us started with some of the latest anime news here that we have for this week.
Yep. So starting off, we have Attack on Titan final season. Part 3 special event, which to be scheduled November 13th. So it's something to look forward to. Coming next month is more information on Attack on Titan supposed final season.
I like it. Air quotes on supposed final season, because at this point there's no telling. They're gonna come back next season. Hey, we know this. We said this was the final season, but guess what? This is the final part of the final season, and we just gonna end it at that. Honestly, I don't know what's taking them so long to come back. So hopefully, during that special event, we get the announcement for the release date of the final part of the final season. I can't believe that is a thing, but here we are. So yeah, hopefully we do get announcements for that.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it if this is actually the final part of it or not. It's something my gut tells me we're gonna get like one more after this. And
I really hope we don't, because I'm ready to see what this ending is, just so I can see if the manga readers was right.
I mean, I hope
they were just tripping.
I hope we don't either, but I just feel like in my bones that they're going for 4. They're going for 4 parts, not 3 parts.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry.
But moving on from there, we have some announcements from one of the big 3. Naruto is due to get some franchise news coming December 17th at Jump Fest 2023. Wait, did I say December? I think I said the wrong date. December 17th, not December 15th. I think I might have said the 15th.
I think you said 17th.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I think you said the right day. But yes, December 17th, 2022 at Jump Festa 2023. We're going to get some more Naruto news. A lot of people are hoping for a remake for whatever weird reason.
It's because of the trailer.
We do not need a remake. Once again, everybody, if anything, we should get a Naruto prequel with telling Minato's story, just from him a kid and growing up and him to becoming the 4th Hokage. Like, that'll be dope as fuck.
I don't even know if you have to start with him as a child, but that would be cool to get Minato story.
I mean, you don't think it'll be cool to find out his backstory and how he actually came up with all his different jutsus and shit like that? That'd be tight.
Well, I don't know if you necessarily need to be him from a child though.
I would make. I guess maybe it just depends on when he actually started doing all that flying Raj and stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe
assume he was a kid when he started tinkering with that stuff.
Well, yeah, I guess, but I was like maybe adolescence, because we've technically seen how. Well, I don't know. Was a Leaf in war when he was growing up? I know it was when he was an adult.
I know it was when he was an adult, yeah, but when he was growing up, I don't know if there was a war going on at the time. Because technically, there was 3 other wars.
Mm-hmm. I was just saying, like, if the reason I was saying maybe not as a kid, because we've seen how young ninjas are trained through.
Well, yeah, I get you on that.
Naruto's thing, but like if they were at a war, then maybe it'd be different, because wartime training might be different than whatever,
just a regular ninja training.
But a Minato series I think would be pretty interesting to see how the 4th Hokage did his thing, and then also it's Naruto's dad, and it has like generally enough of the older some other older characters, like Kakashi was and I know was trained by Minato and stuff like that, so eventually we'll get to see Kid Kakashi and stuff like that, so that might actually be pretty interesting if they decide to do that. But moving on from there, still more Naruto news. Sasuke story, the Uchiha and the Heavenly Stardust manga, is apparently getting an adaptation. Is it getting a manga adaptation or?
Yes, because when I was looking up this news, apparently it was a light novel at first, and now I was getting a manga adaptation.
Okay.
So that's that. And I think there's also some more news about there was another light novel called the Konoha Story, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's also getting a manga adaptation.
Yeah, I think they in a promo for that they did like the English voice actor I think did like something, maybe like a like a small reading or something like that. You might be able to find it online if you look for it. But I guess it's good to see that like some of the side stories are getting like manga adaptations and stuff like that. We might eventually even see that getting animated. So something to look forward to if people want to.
Yeah, because I was just going to say we don't know what this announcement is that they're going to talk about at Jump Fest. So who knows? They might be doing some anime adaptations of the light novels, especially because since right now with Boruto they're doing a lot of anime only stuff right now in the anime, and I guess just to keep that going and keep people fresh on the Naruto verse as a whole, they might announce another project alongside of that as well. It's just a shame because really it's just really because Boruto is a monthly manga and not a weekly manga, or even bi-weekly for a fact. So it's just taking a while to get a lot of the content out for them to actually adapt it.
Yeah, I mean, good for the manga, I guess, because it lets them develop more, but bad for the show because you gotta.
Here we are.
you got filler. You got all this filler. Moving on from Naruto, we have some news for the Kaguya-sama, the Love is War fans. The manga is scheduled here to end on November 2nd. As an anime only, that is kind of cool to me because it means like the adaptations can get more can hopefully be produced faster.
I mean, they've been popping them out.
Yeah. I think that what they get, we are guaranteed at least a season of Kaguya, like one out of once every year since it's been coming out. I think
they've been popping them seasons out,
and it's a pretty good show. I will recommend if you haven't checked it out, if you're interested in any like slice of life rom-coms, Kaguya-sama is a very good watch, and I would simplify that it's probably a very good read too. So really nice to see that it was able to hit its completion.
All right.
And last but certainly not least, everyone's favorite from this season, Chainsaw Man, apparently will be having an announcement about a new manga related project tomorrow from this recording, which I believe would be Monday, the 31st. At 12 JST, or today technically, because I know sometimes Japan is ahead of us, so it could have already be out by the time we talking about it. But apparently there's going to be some new manga news for Chainsaw Man. I don't know. Would you happen to know if it went into detail on like what it could possibly be? Because I know the Chainsaw Man's manga just came back with like new chapters.
No, because I was just about to ask you, didn't the Chainsaw Man technically, I know it's not necessarily a new manga, but I guess they're in like a new phase of their manga right now?
Yeah, it's technically like, so the original story, or I guess you could say part 1 of Chainsaw Man came to a conclusion, and they recently started, maybe not, I forgot what exact month we started back, it might have been September or this month. Where they started the manga back up, like with wherever it left off from its like final chapter for like part 1. So they're technically on part 2. But I'm wondering, like, a new manga related project could just be saying something, maybe a manga on a side character.
I was just about to say it could be like a light novel or a manga spinoff, something like that, potentially. Or just maybe more news about, like you said, the part 2 that's going on right now.
I have some interesting characters I think would be good, but unfortunately, due to the fact that Ace is anime only, and that some of you most likely are also anime only, I won't get to them.
You won't get into them.
But after the characters are revealed in the show, I will come back to it. I'll circle back.
He gonna come back. Hey, y'all remember what I said about this last week? But also, just to reiterate on the date for we getting this news, it also might be on Tuesday on November the 1st as well. I've seen a lot of different reports on that, so. It's either going to be Monday on Halloween or Tuesday, November the 1st. We're going to get this Chainsaw Man new manga news, at least over here in the West.
Okay.
For date wise.
All right.
But yeah, I believe we do have one more piece of news we have to go through, McMillian.
Oh, you're right. I did miss this. I'm so sorry. So apparently there's been a along with the Jump Fest news for Naruto, there's going to be some Jump Fest news for the Black Clover movie coming at the end of this year. I do apologize, I did miss that on our docket. Well, let's say so hopefully for like all the people waiting for Black Clover to come back, I hope this movie is well made, because it's definitely I know a lot of people are fiending for that for the last season.
I'm expecting another trailer during this announcement. Whatever new information they dropped at Jump Fest, I'm definitely expecting another trailer, because they only dropped one, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the movie releases sometime in March. I can't remember the exact.
Yeah, I believe it's planned to come out.
Yeah, March 31st. I was about to say, I know I had this written down somewhere. Yeah, the movie is scheduled to release March 31st, so it's right around the corner. So I'm definitely expecting another trailer. With whatever new information they got, and they're probably going to also reveal some more movie characters as well that's going to be in the movie and stuff like that.
Yeah, probably. I think as time gets closer, we're probably going to get like some movie characters that only appear in the movie or something like that.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely looking forward to the new Black Clover news that's going to be coming out here recently. But moving on from there, everybody, that is the little anime news section we have for today. And brand new here for GOC News, we're going to be talking about some of the latest trailers that came out for this past week. Well, 2 weeks rather, because we didn't do last week. I'm starting us off with for the new Nier anime that's going to be premiering January 2023. We got a Pascal character trailer that dropped, and once again, like every time they show some new visuals from this show, it's just looking really, really good. And if you watch if you also played the game and watched the trailer, you notice that they was playing the Pascal
theme,
the Pascal's theme in this new trailer. I just love it.
Yeah, as a person who thoroughly enjoyed Nier Automata, that was great. Just getting to hear the theme and then seeing like the first time like the scene from like when you first entered the robot village.
Yeah,
that was really dope. I was like, this every time they show something new about this, I get excited.
Yeah, so definitely if they're gonna be doing news on not news, they're gonna be using the OST from the game, it's definitely gonna be a good time. And hopefully we get some new tracks as well.
Oh, that would be dope. That would be really good.
But moving on from there, as far as new trailers, we got a new trailer for Vinland Saga Season 2. And let me tell you, it is looking crisp and clean, my guys. Like, Mappa is looks like they're going to do a great job with Vinland Saga Season 2. It's another anime production that they took from Wit Studio. But it looks like it's once again still going to be good hands with Mappa. If you're not seeing the new trailer, definitely go check it out. It looks good.
Yes. Definitely check it out.
All right, and then moving on from there, and I'm mad at everybody who didn't let me know about this one, because I just recently found this out today. There is a new trailer, everybody, out for Link Click Season 2. Why did I not know this earlier? I don't know, but it's out there. It's out in the wild.
It's out of the advertisements, out of the advertised stuff. But yes, definitely check out Link Click, the new trailer for Link Click. And if you have not seen the series, definitely give Link Click.
Definitely give it a look. I think we talked about it. Was that one of the? I don't know if we was covering Link Click on the podcast or we was just talking about it. I feel like we were for some reason.
I think we might have done a little special on it, not necessarily like its own separate episode, but I think we might have like included it into something. I don't know if it was actually a part of our rotation or not. I think we're like, hey, take a look at this. It's good.
Yeah, but Link Click is it's a Chinese anime actually, and it's about these two best friends who have time traveling powers, and they basically have a business where people come to them to solve problems. For example, just give a quick example. This one dude in high school, there was this very important basketball game that they lost, and he wanted the guys to go back and win the game for him, basically. But it gets way more deeper than that. It's really, if I go deeper into the details, it really be spoilers. But it's a time travel mystery. Is broad as I can say it.
Yeah, and it's
really good.
Yeah, it's really good. And by like the end of it even like evolves to something more. That's why we get into season 2. So definitely check it out.
And all right, and moving on from there, Lookism, which was one of the Netflix animes announced at the Netflix to Dumb streaming service that they had this year. A new trailer for that dropped. I know, Jay, this was one of those shows you was interested in when it first got announced.
He lying. He's
lying.
No,
it's not. Yes, it is, because you was I remember reading something about that.
No, something about. I didn't read it myself. I remembered.
I
remembered it being for the degeneracy. I don't know if that's 100% true or not. But it did get his first trailer, so if you did read the series, go check that out. And if you didn't, and you might be interested,
he's going back on his words now.
What's happening? I ain't going back on nothing. See, we gonna start recording our conversations.
We already do. Oh man! And then once again, for you Kaguya-sama fans out there, a new trailer for the Kaguya-sama Lovers War. The First Kiss is not the last kiss, or the first kiss that never ends. There's a new trailer out for that anime. I think that's season 4, season 5.
I believe that's season 5. I believe.
All right. Well, yeah. So there's a new trailer out for the latest season of Kaguya-sama coming out, and then probably after that, once that get done airing, you're probably gonna get the announcement for the final season right after that, because that's how they handled this last season announcement. Once season 3, whatever it was, ended, they immediately announced the next season.
Yeah, probably.
And since the manga's coming to an end, I'm pretty sure they're just gonna keep the ball flowing. And all right, we got 2 more trailers out that we want to talk about here today. One is the Revenger original TV anime. We talked about this a few news episodes ago. It was a new original TV anime that got announced. It looks like it's going to be structured around like feudal Japan type situation, but this is the second trailer that they dropped. We got to see more of the characters. We got 2 characters in here. We got to see more of the main character himself, and then some other side character. We don't know who he is yet because it's just a trailer, but it's looking good though.
Yeah. I definitely. Sorry, I was about to say it definitely is like eye candy. I'll say that.
Correct. And then last but not least, we got a brand new trailer for a brand new upcoming Chinese anime that's coming out here. As I just want to have the date for this, but I don't have the date right now. But it's called To Be Hero X. And the trailer, if you've seen Into the Spider-Verse, the trailer for To Be Hero X have a lot of sequences that are akin to Into the Spider-Verse, and it looks really good. Like we haven't really seen an anime do this type of style of animation in a while, and it looks different, but it looks cool though.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of Into the Spider-Verse and stuff like that. So for that reason alone, I feel like I would check it out.
Correct. And that is all the trailers that we wanted to talk about for this week. Let us know down below in the comments what you think about these trailer announcements. And we're going to move on to our last section here for today. Everybody, we're going to be talking about some important animated dates and announcements here. Starting us off with Berserk of Gluttony, which is a dark fantasy light novel, is getting an anime adaptation. So if you're into dark fantasy stuff, this looks like it's looking like it's going to be a good one.
Yep, and for all the degenerates out there, Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Second Attack, which is the second season of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, is coming January 2023 on Crunchyroll. So you can go ahead and get bullied by someone other than Makima this coming winter season.
Oh man, yes you can. And also Mappa has another anime coming out, you can't believe it, right? Called Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill. Got announced for a TD anime adaptation, so that's coming out. Once again, Mappa is producing this show, and I just know the animators out there are just missing their families. They're just missing their families.
All I'll say is isekais. What's up with your titles, man? We gotta talk about this. But moving on from that, we have season 4 announced for The Daily Life of the Immortal King. If you have not heard of this show before, don't worry. It seems to be very well reviewed on the streaming services, but you can find season 1 on Netflix, and the rest of the seasons are apparently on Crunchyroll. So possibly give it a try. It's got like I believe a 4.5 star rating right now on Crunchyroll. So
there we go. And all right, these last 3 announcements here were all from via Crunchyroll. Starting us off with Buddy Daddies. Yes, that is the name of that show. Is an original TV anime that's gonna be coming out here soon. When I was looking up information about it, it's basically one guy's a criminal, somebody who hunts down criminals, and the other guy's an assassin. They're both best friends, and they go on a mission one day, and they end up having to take care of one of this mobster's younger daughter, because I think he dies and whatever happens in the situation that they go to. So yeah, they're looking out after his daughter now. And yes, once again, the name of this show is called Buddy Daddies. Do not come for me. That is the name of that show.
Definitely sounds odd. The next one we have via Crunchyroll is Heavenly Delusion manga. Apparently, it's getting a TV adaptation. Did you have any information on this one, or?
Honestly, I just forgot to look up information on this one. So if you know what Heavenly Delusion is, if you read that manga, if it's good, let us know down below in the comments. So we know if this is the anime that we should be looking out for when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but not least, the most heretical last boss queen, from villainous to savior, gets a TV anime. Currently it's scheduled for July 2023. This was also via Crunchyroll. I don't know what this is, but it sounds honestly, it sounds like another isekai with the title. Isekais are just popping out left and right here nowadays. So
yeah. I mean, we saw there's key art for this one, and it looks pretty interesting.
It does look pretty interesting. I would give you
that. It might be something I might keep an eye out for. It is a female main character, which is rare in this space. So for that reason alone, maybe you guys want to take a look at it, see if you can find any more information on it.
Correct. So that is all the news we have here for today, everybody. Once again, a lot of this stuff is going back to me personally for Naruto. I really hope they do not come out here and say we doing a remake of Naruto. I'm gonna be so disappointed. It's out of all the effort we could be putting into things right now, a Naruto remake is not one of them, in my opinion.
I know, I completely agree. I think they'd be better off focus on maybe on a side character, or like you said, a prequel. I'd even say I don't think a remake is in their best interest right now.
Hell, even a new movie would be fine. A Boruto movie. What about that? We're getting a new Boruto movie. How about that for all you Boruto fans out there? Wouldn't you like that over a Naruto remake?
I mean, I just know people are like, oh, current animation. I mean, and also the fact that right now Bleach is back, so a lot of people are hyped for the big three stuff. So I don't know, but I just feel I agree. I don't think remaking the series that already has pretty good animation. Granted, I mean, it's old, so if you go back to the older stuff, it's not gonna look as good as stuff
now. But I mean,
it had great animation for its time, and even as it went along, it still had really good animation. So I mean, I don't know if there's a reason to really remake it at this point, other than giving people who haven't seen Naruto at all just something better to look at, when what they have is completely fine, in my opinion.
I agree. Anything else about about the news we talked about today, man, before we get on out of here?
I'm really interested to see what this Chainsaw Man news is. Only just because I'm a huge fan of the manga, and if they're about to do something with a side character I really enjoyed, that's gonna be dope.
All right, well, definitely. Whatever we get about this Chainsaw Man news, whatever it is, when it does finally get announced, we'll let you guys know in our next GOC news. Hopefully it's something good and not something worthwhile for you manga fans out there, and not something just a waste of time for you guys. But I know you guys have been enjoying the manga, and as right now as anime onlys, we're really enjoying the anime right now. They're going crazy. They are going crazy with it right now. But yeah, so hopefully that y'all get some good news out of that. With all that being said, that is the end of GOC news. So McMillian, you go ahead and take us on out of here.
Okay, all right, guys. As always, appreciate you for watching this listening. If you want to stay up to date to all things about the council, you can go ahead and follow us on our social media at Gurren Otakus on Twitter, and at Gurren Otaku Council on everything else, that would be Instagram and Facebook. For the audio only listeners, please consider following the show and giving us a review. It helps us grow. For my YouTube watchers, please consider liking, subscribing, and commenting. Helps channel grow, gets more engagement, all that jazz. As always, enjoy the anime season, and be on the lookout for more of these news episodes. This is GOC News signing off. Peace, guys.